Welcome back to the Baltimore Orioles franchise on MLB the Show. I'm your host, longtime listener. Be sure to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and comment below. The Orioles sitting at 68-44. Keep track of that number. We're 2 games behind the Angels, who we are hosting in this one. And we've got Jameson Taillon going to the bump for us, a 1.19 ERA, or whip rather. But the ERA is sitting just below 4, and it is because he has struggled with the long ball. He pitches really well almost every day that he goes to the hill, and then manages to give up a 2 or 3 run home run that kind of tarnishes his overall outing. But he gets off to a good start here, getting the swing and strike out on David Fletcher. And Miles Straw lifts one into right field that just barely gets down in front of Jorge Colon out there, I believe, playing right field today. It's Mike Trout up next. He laces one into center, but that one is going to hang up and be caught for the second out of the inning. And now we'll take a look at the Angels lineup in this one. It's Fletcher, Straw, and Trout, then Story and Ohtani there in the middle. So a dangerous portion of that lineup with G-Man Choi behind him. Bo Bichette DHing, Keibert Ruiz doing the catching, and Taylor Ward batting ninth, playing third. Straw is going to take off and try and steal second, but did not get a good jump. He is down on a good throw from Pedro Severino. So that means we've got a lefty on the hill, which means it's not Jorge Colon in right field. We'll get a look at that shortly. Andrew Heaney on the bump, a .96 ERA for the crafty left-hander. 10 wins and 20 starts. The ERA sitting just below 3. It's Clay Hopkins who is playing right field, and he gets kind of jammed on a fastball in here. Routine grounder to second. Now we take a look at the Orioles lineup. It's Hopkins, Dickerson, and Mancini. Then Seager will DH. Bryant and Valaika going 5 and 6 in the order. Then Severino. Jahmai Jones playing center field, still struggling to get that average up. And Bobby Witt playing shortstop and batting ninth. Corey Dickerson laces one into left, but a diving catch out there in left field. I believe that is Miles Straw. We'll take another look at this one. As this ball was hit well, he got a good jump on it and just absolutely lays out full extension to make the catch, and that is a beautiful play for the second out of the inning. Now 2 away for Trey Mancini. Fastball up on a 3-2 pitch. He goes up and gets it. Line drive into center field, and the Orioles have their first base runner here with 2 away in the first. Corey Seager due up next. 1-1 pitch is another fastball up, but he just missed that one. Gets under it, and that is going to do it for the Orioles in their half of the first. So we're scoreless going to the second. 3-1 pitch to Shohei Ohtani with 1 away. Hits a hard line drive up the middle, but the shift pays off here as Bobby Witt Jr. gloves that one for the second out. Then it's G-Man Choi down on strikes, chasing a curve in the dirt for the final out of the inning. Now Chris Bryant leading off. 1-2 pitch. Could not pull the trigger on a changeup down and in, froze him, and that's the first K for Andrew Heaney. Next batter is Pat Valaika, deep to right center field. A long run for Mike Trout, but he gets there for the second out. Then it's an 0-2 pitch now in the top of the third. It is just going to fall down. I think that was Bo Bichette. Kind of flares one into shallow right field for a base hit. Then it's Keibert Ruiz. Ground ball to third. Bryant charges, tries to go to second with it, but throws it into right center field. That's going to move both runners up, and now it's going to be second and third. Still nobody out on the E5. So Bryant, a strikeout at the plate, now an error in the field. Next batter, Taylor Ward, gets jammed. Shallow fly into right, definitely not deep enough to try and tag the runner, try and tag and score. So that's the first out. Next batter, David Fletcher. First pitch swinging. He hits a little flare into shallow right field. Mancini back to grab that one. Still not deep enough, and that's 2 away and a chance to get out of it as he is going to get the job done and strand those 2 runners as Straw grounds out to second. Huge disappointment there for the Angels with a great opportunity to score, but they fail to do so. Now on to the third, bottom of the third. It's Bobby Witt Jr. into the gap in left center field. Trout tries to cut it off, kind of stumbles to the ground, gets up. They almost get Bobby Witt Jr. at third, but he is in safely with a 1-out triple. Then it's Clay Hopkins. Gets the job done here, just hits a ground ball to short. That's going to score the runner from third. Orioles lead 1-0. Fielder's choice and an RBI for the youngster Clay Hopkins. Now with 2 away, Corey Dickerson. 3-1 pitch is just low for ball 4. That'll bring up Trey Mancini with 2 down and a runner on. 0-2 pitch to him. A curve down and in, couldn't pull the trigger, gets the call on the inside corner, and he's down on strikes for the final out of the inning. So it's 1-0 after 3. Trevor Story starting things off, or actually with 1 away rather. He's going to swing and miss at a nice curve down and away from Taillon. 3rd strikeout for him. Now on to the bottom of the 4th. It's Chris Bryant down on strikes again, so a rough game for him so far in this one, as that would make it 2-way in the bottom of the 4th. 3rd K for Heaney. And then it's going to be Pat Valaika. He watches 1 miss low, so it's a 2-out walk that brings up Pedro Severino with a runner on. 3-2 pitch to him, outside, ball 4. That was after a wild pitch that advanced Valaika to second, but nonetheless, it is now 1st and 2nd for Jahmai Jones. He gets a pitch to hit, lifts one into center field. Trout's going to get to this one, and that's going to do it for the Orioles, so they strand a couple in their half of the 4th. On to the 5th, first batter, swing and a miss as G-Man Choi chases that curve down and in. Nice pitch there from Taillon, and that's his 4th K registered in this one. Then it's Bo Bichette, swing and a miss at a fastball up at his eyes. He's down on strikes, now make it 5 Ks for Taillon. Then it's Keibert Ruiz, goes up and in on that fastball, but a nice job to take that ball back up the middle for a 2-out knock. And a runner on for Taylor Ward, but he's going to lift one into deep left center field. Long run for Dickerson, but that ball in the air for quite a while, and he's going to make the catch. So it is 1-0 as we head to the bottom of the 5th. Bobby Witt Jr. chases one in the dirt. Ruiz going to fire down to first to get him, and that's the 1st out of the inning, and I believe that is 4 strikeouts for Andrew Heaney. Now on to the 6th. Mike Trout had one to hit there, but just missed it off the end of the bat, and that's going to be the final out of the 6th, as it was a 1-2-3 effort for Jameson Taillon, as he is pitching really well in this one. The Angels are going to turn to Felix Pena out of the bullpen. Heaney had the pitch count getting up there a little bit. Pena has done a very good job out of the pen for this season, as pretty much most of their staff has done. First batter, though, Trey Mancini gets a pitch to hit, lifts it deep to left center field, but it just comes up short for the 1st out of the inning. Then it's Corey Seager. He gets one to hammer and just crushes one to deep right field. That ball is way up onto the terrace for the the solo shot to make it 2-0. His 33rd of the season. It only went 354 feet, but that thing was a towering, majestic home run. Next batter, or actually with 2 away, it's Pat Valaika. He gets one down the middle, hits it deep to left center field. Trout looking up, and that one is gone, and is now 3-0. Pat Valaika's 9th of the season, 379 feet. And it's a big insurance run there for the Orioles, as that makes it a 3-run deficit that the Angels are going to have to try and claw back from. Adley Rutschman on pinch hitting. He's down on strikes to end the inning, but damage done here as Pena gives up 2 solo shots, leaving a lot of pitches over the middle of the plate in that inning. And the Angels running out of opportunities with 9 outs to go. They need 3 runs. Jameson Taillon going against Trevor Story here. Ball hit hard up the middle, and it's going to get down for a leadoff single. So an opportunity for Anaheim to try and get on the board. It's Shohei Ohtani going to look at a pitch called for strike 2, and Trevor Story able to get a good jump there and steal second base. Next pitch, or actually 2 pitches later, it's Ohtani chasing one up out of the zone for the strikeout. 6 Ks for Taillon. That brings up G-Man Choi. 1-1 pitch is a fastball that was in. He crushes it to right field, just over the wall, right around the high part of the wall there. So unfortunate, but yet again, Jameson Taillon getting bit by the home run ball. That is going to make it 3-2, just a 1-run lead. And they're going to turn to the bullpen here. The pitch count was getting up there a little bit, but they don't want to take any chances, so they turn to Raisel Iglesias at 3.75 ERA. He's been okay for them as the setup man, and has pitched pretty well at times, but also has had some rough outings. But in this one, a good start here as he's going to get the swinging strikeout there on Bo Bichette for the 2nd out of the inning. Then Keibert Ruiz takes one back up the middle, handled at second base by Valaika, over to first for the final out of the inning. So we go to the stretch. It is 3-2 after the 2-run home run from G-Man Choi, and the Angels have cut the lead to 1. And now turning to the bullpen again, it's Colin McHugh. He's about the exception for the Angels staff this year, as the ERA sitting at 5.57. Austin Hayes takes one back up the middle in a pinch hit situation, and he is on with a leadoff single. He's going to try and take off, but he does not get a good jump here, and Bobby Witt swings through the pitch. It was a hit and run. He swings and misses. Hayes is gunned down for the first out of the inning, and then it's Bobby Witt Jr. swing and a miss on a fastball in. Couldn't catch up with it. That's the second out, and now we go to the 8th. It's Anthony Rendon coming on to pinch hit. Look at those numbers, hitting .350, 26 home runs, the OPS well over 1,000, and he gets a pitch down and away. That pitch was very well located, but he pokes it into right field. Next batter hits a ground ball to second, and they go 6-4-3 for a huge double play. And unfortunately, Anthony Rendon was injured on this play, sliding into second base. Comes up a little bit lame. Undisclosed injury, so don't know if that's a groin or what, but he is going to miss some time from the looks of things. Next batter is, who is that? Miles Straw. Pokes one down the right field line. It does get down. He turns and heads for second and is in with a double. With the base open, they are going to pitch around Mike Trout, or actually just intentionally walk Mike Trout to set up the force play. And now they turn to the closer, Roberto Osuna. With 2 outs in the 8th, he's going to have to get 4 outs for the save. We'll see if he is up to the task, as he has been outstanding for the Orioles yet again this season, and looking for a big save here in a critical matchup in the American League. He's going to get the swinging strikeout here on Trevor Story. They send it down to first, and that is going to do it. A huge out there as they escape danger in the top of the 8th. Now on to the bottom, Corey Dickerson into center field. That ball gets down, and it's a leadoff single. The Orioles have an opportunity. It's Alex Claudio into the game for the Angels. Forgot to mention Trey Mancini ground ball to second on the short on the next pitch, or the next batter, and it's going to go 6-4-3 for a double play, and an opportunity missed there. Now Corey Seager was kind of sitting on that changeup, but just could not stay back on it, and he grounds out to the right side for the final out of the inning. Osuna back to work in the 9th. A beautiful changeup there, freezes Shohei Ohtani. A rough day for him at the plate. Then it's G-Man Choi. Hit the home run earlier. He's down on strikes. Nobody can touch Roberto Osuna. He is going to finish things off. Bo Bichette, thanks for trying. Nasty slurve there, and he strikes out the only 4 batters that he faces to pick up the 4-out save. Great job by Roberto Osuna. Jameson Taillon, another solid start. Again, tarnished by a home run, but he gets the job done, picking up the win, going 6 1/3. 5 hits, no walks, 6 strikeouts, 2 earned runs. Roberto Osuna, player of the game, faced 4 batters, struck every one of them out. Andrew Heaney pitched pretty well, only gave up 2 hits over 5 innings, but uncharacteristically walked 3 guys, only gave up 1 earned run, but is saddled with a loss in this one. The Angels had 7 hits, 1 walk, struck out 11 times, and a lot of those were bunched up in the middle of the lineup, as you can see there with Story, Ohtani, and company striking out several times. Trevor Story stole his 12th base of the year. Pena, a rough go out of the bullpen, but everybody else that pitched for them today did a fantastic job when it's all said and done. But the 2 solo homers that Pena gave up, I'm not really sure. Oh, yeah, I guess that's why Heaney still got saddled with a loss. Anyway, 6 hits, 3 walks for the Orioles, but they made them count with the home runs that they were able to put together. And the triple from Bobby Witt Jr. was clutch, followed by the Hopkins fielder's choice. It was home run number 33 for Seager, 9 for Valaika. Austin Hayes was caught stealing. Chris Bryant with the error. Iglesias got a hold going an inning and a third, 2 hits and a walk. But it really wasn't that hard contact that got the job done against him. But the Orioles take this one 3-2, a big win in the American League. Now, between games, tough break here. As you can see, Ted Etherton is going to have a lot of time on the DL, probably going to miss the rest of the season. He was called up to AAA after Anthony Santander pulled a calf muscle and was doing a pretty good job, but he is going to be out with a dislocated ankle. You can see here he's only 22 years old, a B potential, 70 overall. The guy can hit, doesn't play very good defense, but, you know, just limited action in AAA after being called up. He was doing a very good job at AA hitting the ball, but he is probably going to miss the rest of the season. Now, I told you to remember the record for the Orioles, because coming into this game, they are now 76-44. I believe we have won 9 straight games coming into this one, and we are taking on the Blue Jays, who are struggling on the season, and they get the luxury of facing Noah Syndergaard, who hasn't been dominant this year, but he has been very good. A 1.2 whip is right in line with the league average, and the ERA sitting right at 3 is among the best in the league. And he is going to start things off with a strikeout here. As it's a swing and a miss at a ball up and in. And Vlad Guerrero just kind of pokes one that manages to get through the middle somehow. Not really sure how Syndergaard missed that one, but he is on for the first base run of the game for the Blue Jays. Then it's Freddie Freeman. Worked a long at bat there, but is caught looking for the second out of the inning. And then it's a swinging strikeout on Hernandez. So Syndergaard strikes out the side. And that is it for the Blue Jays in the first. They actually got 2 hits in that inning. I'm not sure why we didn't get to see the second one, but whatever. Trent Thornton on the bump for the Blue Jays. A 1.35 whip over 120 innings. He has been pretty solid for them this season. Austin Hayes, though, starting things off. Ends up getting a 6-pitch single as he takes one into center field there for a base hit. Then it's Corey Dickerson. Gets a pitch to hit on a hit and run on a 2-2 pitch. Ropes it off the wall. Hayes going to go around to third. The throw was kind of coming towards home. If they would have gone straight to second with that, they might have gotten Dickerson. Instead, it's a double, so it's second and third for Corey Seager. Ground ball to second is going to score the first runner of the game. Fielder's choice and an RBI as Austin Hayes comes across to register the first run of the game. Then it's Mountcastle up the middle. Diving stop, he knocks it down, but Dickerson's going to come in to score, and it's an infield single, and 2-0 Orioles just like that. Next batter, Trey Mancini, gets a pitch to hit, takes it deep to right field, but that ball is going to be caught for the second out of the inning, and that would bring up Chris Bryant. 2-1 pitch to him, ground ball to third, is handled by Guerrero, sent over to first for the final out of the inning, but the Orioles on top early. It is 2-0 here in Baltimore. Looking for 10 straight wins if they can pick one up here today. And Noah Syndergaard back to work, gets a look and strikeout on Sanchez, got the call on the corner up and in there. 4 strikeouts already for Syndergaard. Now 3-1 pitch to Christian Walker, off the plate away, and it is a 1-out walk. That brings up Randall Grichuk. 1-2 pitch to him, swing and a miss. 5 strikeouts for Syndergaard now. And that would bring up the 9-hitter, who is it? Brandon Lowe. Misses Lowe with a sinker, and it's a second walk in the inning now for Syndergaard. But Wander Franco, swing and a miss at a pitch way down in the dirt. Rutschman sends it down to first for the final out of the inning. And Thor has struck out the side 2 straight innings to start the game, so 6 Ks already. And it's Jahmai Jones drawing a 2-out walk here. That would bring up Austin Hayes. 0-1 pitch to hit. Or 0-1 pitch is a pitch out. Jones knew he was going to be dead to rights because he did not have a good jump. Tried to get back to first, but could not do so, and that would end the inning. Now 2 away in the third. George Springer hits the ball hard, but right at the first baseman. Mountcastle gloves that one, and the Blue Jays are down in order. Now on to the bottom of the third. Austin Hayes, how about another base hit as he takes one into right field on a full count. And now Corey Dickerson. First pitch swing and hits a ground ball right at Freddie Freeman, who starts the 3-6-3 double play. And that would stem the momentum that the Orioles had going to start the inning. Now we go to the fourth. It's Gary Sanchez. Pokes one down the right field line. Hits the foul line and stays fair, obviously. That ball is going to go into the corner, and it's going to be a 1-out double for Gary Sanchez. So a chance here for the Blue Jays. Next batter, actually with 2 away, Randall Grichuk rips one up the middle into center field. Sanchez going to come around to score, and the lead is cut in half as it is a 2-out RBI single for Grichuk, and it's 2-1. Now 2 outs for Brandon Lowe. Lines one into left field, but that ball going to hang up and be caught for the final out of the inning. But the Blue Jays on the board. It is just a 1-run deficit now as we head to the bottom of the fourth. Ryan Mountcastle swinging a miss on a cutter down and away. Nice pitch there from Trent Thornton. Just his first strikeout of the ball game there. Then Trey Mancini, 1-2 pitch. Laces one into center field that's going to get down, cut off, and he's going to have to hold it first. But it's a 1-out single for Trey Mancini. Been swinging a pretty good bat of late. And then Chris Bryant takes one into right field. That gets down, makes it first and second. Still just 1 away. And that is going to bring up Adley Rutschman. 0-1 pitch is down, but he turns on it and just rips one over the right field wall. An absolute line drive that hung up. He knew it was gone, so he definitely barreled that one up. Didn't have a lot of elevation, but it didn't need it as hard as he hit it. And that is a huge 3-run shot for the Orioles to make it 5-1. And now Jorge Colon kind of gets jammed on this one, but we've seen him do this a lot. Takes the ball the other way for a base hit, and he is on with 1 out. He's got some speed, but look at the numbers for Trent Thornton now. 3 1/3, 8 hits and a walk already. 5 earned, just 1 strikeout, and the pitch count is up there already. Jorge Colon doesn't care. A 4-run lead, not necessarily super safe. He's going to take off and steal another base as the rookie continues to impress. Then it's Jahmai Jones on a 3-2 pitch. Jammed here and a foul ball taken down the right field line. Look at this play by Freddie Freeman. Was running away from the play and turns and fires a strike to third base to get Jorge Colon to end the inning, but Adley Rutschman has done some damage, took a splitter deep and gone over the right field wall, and it's 5-1 as we head to the top of the 5th. 1 away in the inning. It's Vlad Guerrero Jr. takes one into left center field, cut off by Hayes, but he is not going to get him, so it's a 1-out double. Then Freddie Freeman takes one into right field. That's going to make it 1st and 3rd, just 1 out in the inning. George Springer, 1-1 pitch, ground ball to second. Fielded by Jones, quick turn and fires to second, and they just get the back end for the double play to end the inning and keep it 5-1. And now the Blue Jays going to turn to the bullpen. Robbie Ray, the lefty coming in, he's got a 5.48 ERA. The last time we saw him, Chris Bryant hit a solo home run to make it back-to-back-to-back, and he is going to get things started in a poor fashion here as Austin Hayes just missed a home run down the left field line, heads for second, and he is into second with a leadoff double. 2 away in the inning for Ryan Mountcastle, though, as he is going to battle back and strand that runner, gets him swinging out in front of a back foot slider, rather. Now on to the top of the 6th. Noah Syndergaard registers strikeout number 7 there. Remember, he struck out 6 through 2 innings, and that was his first since that point in time. Now Robbie Ray going to get Chris Bryant looking here on a fastball down and in, so a little bit of revenge for the home run he hit earlier this season. Noah Syndergaard back to work, gets a swinging strikeout there on Grichuk, who had the RBI single earlier. And it's a line drive into left field against the shift, and it's going to be a 1-out double and an opportunity again for the Blue Jays. And it's a 1-out strikeout here on Wander Franco. Nice pitch there from Syndergaard, his 9th strikeout of the day, and they are now going to turn to the bullpen. Vlad Guerrero due up. He does not hit lefties very well, so they're going to turn to Derek Gorman here with Guerrero due up and then Freeman in the hole. Gorman has been okay. The ERA sitting at 3.89. Command is his biggest concern as he's got 26 walks across 44 innings and has struggled at times to locate his pitches. 3-1 pitch there is outside. And there is the command, and now a walk will set up an opportunity for Freddie Freeman to make it a 1-run game if he can take one deep. But he is just absolutely jammed on a fastball in his kitchen. Down on strikes. That's going to do it for the Blue Jays in the 7th, and we go to the stretch. A 4-run lead for the Orioles. A 2-2 pitch from Robbie Ray to Jorge Colon, who generally does not hit lefties very well, but he rips this one just over the right field wall for his 7th of the season, still making a push for the Rookie of the Year honors. And now we go to the 8th. It's Raisel Iglesias coming on. We saw him pitch pretty well against the Angels in the last game, and now a 3.29 ERA with 1 away, ground ball to short. Corey Seager juggles it and recovers, but not in time, so it's an E6. And now it's Gary Sanchez, ground ball to third. Chris Bryant charging, gets it over to Jahmai Jones, and they go 5-4-3 around the horn for the inning-ending double play. That is a backbreaker as the Blue Jays miss another opportunity, and we go to the bottom of the 8th. It's still a 6-1 lead for the Orioles. Chris Bryant with 2 away, ground ball to short, diving stop, but no chance to get him, and it's an infield single. Then Adley Rutschman, 2-2 pitch, hit hard and through the right side to make it 1st and 2nd with 2 away. And a opportunity with 2 down for the Orioles as the Blue Jays going to turn to Jacob Wagasback. I guess that's how that's pronounced. A 3.93 ERA 26 appearances, 34 and a third innings of work. Doing a pretty good job for them. Walks a little bit of an issue, but the first pitch he throws is to Jorge Colon, who chased a fastball up. Not a bad pitch to hit, but he just got under it. Lifts a fly ball or a pop-up on the infield that's going to do it for the Orioles. They strand a couple runners there, and we go to the ninth. It's a 5-run lead for the Orioles, who turn to Paul Fry out of the bullpen to try and get the job done. His ERA sitting around 4. Seems like that's the number for most of the guys in middle relief or setup jobs for the Orioles. And to start things off, Christian Walker draws a walk. Randall Grichuk, ground ball to third, and it's going to be another 5-4-3 double play for the Orioles as they continue to just terrorize the Blue Jays. Every time it looks like they have a chance, they just, come up short, and now a ground ball up the middle. Seager handles. That's going to do it in this one. A 6-1 victory for the Blue Jays. Noah Syndergaard picking up the win in this one. Did a great job as the starter on the day, and the bullpen getting the job done and holding things to just, the solo run that the Blue Jays could register. Syndergaard does get clear of the game honors, went 6 2/3, 7 hits, 2 walks, and struck out 9. Trent Thornton gets saddled with a loss, went 4 innings, 8 hits, a walk, gave up 5 earned. That 3-run shot by Rutschman was absolutely huge in this one as that really opened it up. The Blue Jays, just 7 hits on the day. They did get 4 walks but struck out 10 times and left a lot of base runners either stranded or hit into several double plays that really kind of crippled them. Robbie Ray, a decent job, 3 2/3, gave up just 1 earned, 5 hits over that stretch, and then Waguespack got the final out in the 8th inning. It was 13 hits and a walk for the Orioles. They only struck out 3 times, so everybody putting the ball in play in this one. 2 hits for Jorge Colon, Rutschman, Bryant, and Mountcastle, and 3 hits in the leadoff spot for Austin Hayes. Let's see. They got homers from Rutschman and Colon, their 7th respectively for each of them. Seager with his 9th error on the season. Colon his 26th stolen base. Gorman came in, faced 2 batters, walked 1 and struck out 1. And then Iglesias and Fry doing a good job in relief. No hits in the out of the bullpen in this one as the Orioles take it 6-1. And that is going to do it for this episode. If you haven't done so already, please be sure to hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, comment below, and we will see y'all next time.